he is the individual who God touched his heart to call from St. Louis into Kansas City, Missouri, after only being in my presence for less than 3 minutes. And I did gave a statistic on the education of the dropout in the state of Missouri. He was there, heard that, and about 13 months later was calling me and saying, Bishop Morrison, this is Zach Keith, Rudy, and I just wanted to know if you would run for governor of the state of Missouri. And I almost hung up in his face, cussing. I was like, this man done lost his mind. I ain't even never sat on the neighborhood committee board. So I'm running for the highest seat in the state of Missouri. But come to find out, amen, it was and it still is a call of God on our lives. Say amen. Amen. But he's here. He has someone here. I'm going to let him do the introduction. We're going to give him a couple of minutes to say a few words, and after that, I'm going to break the bread of life for you. Amen. Brother Zacchaeus, would you please come? Amen.
First and foremost, let me say amen. Amen. It's great to be in the house of the Lord. Let's give God a lot of applause. Very briefly. As mentioned, I was guided to, I had heard the powerful words of Pastor Eric Morrison at an event. And I say this is a man truly of God, a man who's concerned about his people. And looking at the landscape politically across America, at the time that I reached out to him, there were no black governors in this country. And we 13% of the population. At the time I reached out to him, in the United States Senate, out of 100, only 2 were looking like us. It has increased to 3. That's a shame.
That is.
And so I said, man, we needed a candidate out of Kansas City. And God led me to ask of Bishop Morrison.
Wow.
Would he stand up? And he did. Let's stand up and give him a round of applause. But you do know.
Yes, Lord.
That was 2 years ago.
That's right.
Fast forward today, it's still nobody of color as governor.
That's right.
And when we look at the United States Senate, out of 100, we only have 3. We should have at least 13. So God has also moved me saying that we can't just sit down and let other folks always make decisions for us. So we got to be in the arena for fighting for our own sake. So to that end, there's a powerful election this year, 2018. And 2018, I reached out to a young lady who's been on the battlefront in St. Louis, speaking to the issues of homelessness, not only talking about it, but out there working with the homeless people.
Amen.
Speaking out on justice in terms of relating to how police sometimes shoot us down and get away with it. Yeah. So to that end, I challenged her. Would she run for a United States Senator?
Amen.
And be like David as he fought against Goliath. You know, and I say that because she'll be running in the Democratic primary. I guess somebody got $11 million, and we only got slingshots. Okay? But by the Spirit of God, that we don't speak truth to power, that she has said that she will be audacious enough to be a candidate for United States Senator.
Amen.
And herself speaks well, and she'll be speaking on issues impacting us. And prayerfully, we only got a couple of minutes. That I just want to introduce her to you, have her say a couple words, and then we'll enjoy the rest of the service.
Amen.
So on that note, we're gonna bring some chocolate to the U.S. Senate by way of her name being Coffee Wright. So we're gonna bring just like
Thank you, everyone. Hi, I'm Wright, and again, I am running for U.S. Senate.
Amen.
People ask, well, why? Why? Because I can.
Come
Why?
on.
Because we have the right to.
That's right.
Why? Because our needs need to be addressed and not overlooked.
That's right.
And I feel our needs because my family, my friends, the people in the community that I live in, that I grew up in, I understand why we're suffering and I know what our needs are. I'm not somebody who was grown up with billions of dollars and just read about, oh, the people say they need this. I know what we need, and I'm not scared to speak up.
Amen.
And I don't just speak up I speak up for any injustice, for the homeless, for police brutality, for our seniors. And when I say I speak up, I not only speak up, but I do. You know, I make sure that I take people to the doctor. I make sure that when their money can't afford to pay for the medicines that they need, that we get it together some kind of way and make sure that they have it. But that shouldn't, it's our responsibility, but the government has a responsibility too. We are taxpayers. And people say, I'm not into politics. You're into politics whether you like it or not. Because if you're a taxpayer, either you can allow them to dictate how your money is being spent, or you can vote and you have some say-so on how your money is being spent. So they tricked us with the Electoral College votes, and yeah, we want to impeach Trump. You know, and I know they say be careful what you ask for, but yeah, you know, they tricked us with that. But trust and believe, on all of the other levels, our votes count. There's no electoral votes on nationally with anything else, locally with anything else. Our votes count. We got to get out there and vote. And I know we're going with the data and the Goliath approach, but that's all right. We just got a big slingshot. And we're going to be shooting it at them, right? All right. Because if we don't get in there, they're going to hear our needs. They're going to put our agenda on their platform. And things are going to change. And another thing that I'm going for, when I look at the prison, 64% us. Are we the only ones doing crime? We got our family in there doing 10 years on traffic violations. We got people in jail and prison right now because they can't afford to be bailed out. That is ridiculous. I want amnesty for all non-violent criminals. All right. They need to get out, put them back in the families. Let's get some training going on. Everybody's not college material. Everybody's not interested in college. A lot of us learn by our hands, learn by trains. So I want some trains for these people. And we're going to keep pushing until we make it happen, fam. And so I don't want to take up the whole church time with my platform, but I want you to know that people say, well, once people get in, they change. Well, let me let you know something. I mean, me all alone. I'm not looking for a job, but I am looking forward to doing the job. All right. Okay? I've done the things I want. My little house is paid for. My little car is okay. I do my own nails. I'm looking to do the job. Okay? All right. Thank y'all for this time. I'm talking right. Power to the people. That's right out there. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Amen.
I want everybody to meet her after the service. He'll shake everyone's hand. Again, Bishop, thank you.
And we thank God for one of my good friends, mentors, amen, in the person of Zachy Baruti. Come on, put your hands together. And then certainly, you got to write the name down, please. You don't have to write his name down. I'll make sure that you don't forget Zachy Baruti. But I need you to be sure that you write down Wright. It's Wright, amen. Please, whatever you do, keep that name written down because we do want to make sure that we're casting a vote for people that care about the people. Say amen. Amen. Now, we had here in our last election 100% registration and a 17% turnout. That's bad. That's 83% of people that did not vote. 100% registration. And then only a 17% turnout. You want something to change, you got to get to the polls and vote. Say amen. And listen, I'm not saying this in a symbolic way, but when you have people of color that qualify, now some folks don't qualify,
That's right.
Some of them just crazy as, listen, black don't mean right.
Amen.
You gotta vet some of them.
That's
Come
right.
on. Since Wright said, some go up there, get in that office, then forget what color they are.
That's right.
And if I vote for you and you forget, I will come and remind you.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. No, but we want to make sure that we do everything we can that the people that are legitimately running and care about our communities, our cities, our rural areas are being voted for. So keep in mind this coffee right. Amen.
Amen.
I think
She said bye-bye.
Yeah, so much. Can I use it as you should be? Okay, thank you. All right. Thank you,
I see good.
How's that work? Yeah.
Can I bring some information? Sure. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Look at
Right. Don't rush it, right. Enjoy.
Is that too big? My family's from
Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I'm posting on my Facebook page.
Oh, wait, okay. Well, send me a friend request.
Oh, mother.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. You sure? Okay. Thank you. That's my number. Got any questions? My number is like,
Okay.
and so I sit right here.
Oh, nobody can find
Wow. How you doing? I am.
I'm not gonna ever forget a name like Carla.
Right. Sure? Okay.
Wait a minute, one more. I got my tradition. Look,
Yeah.
You fix that picture because I'm a little sweaty looking.
Yeah. One more.
Oh, it's like this. Say it like
Right.
Oh,
Right.
no,
Did I do it wrong?
You gotta do it like this. Say it.
I grew up in the white neighborhood.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Thank you.
And you know what?